guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how to achieve a flawless makeup look as a beginner. First thing you need, your skincare routine. So I'm going to use the simple moisturizer now, and I'm just going to apply it on my face. You want to start off your makeup session on clean hands because you don't want to apply dirt to your skin. You're using your hands to apply anything to your skin. You don't want to hurt your skin, so do well to get your hands cleaned before you start your makeup section. Moisturizers are important in your makeup routine, specifically because you're actually going to be applying makeup to your skin, which could actually dry your skin out. So it is just the best you have a moisturizer in your skin to keep your skin moisturized and hydrated. And once your moisturizer is well blended into your skin, the next step now is to allow this set into your skin for a while. So if you have a mini hand fan, you can just go ahead to use the mini hand fan to allow this set into your skin for a minute or two. But as a beginner, definitely we don't have that. But if you do, no problem. But if you don't, still chill. You can always use any paper like this you have on your side just to fan your face for a minute or two so this can set in properly. So it's well set into my skin now. The next step is to use my Power Grip primer to prime my face, for which I'm going to just be applying the primer around my T-zone area, which is here, and my forehead as well. Now we're going to allow this set into our skin for the next 2 minutes, and to allow that set into our skin, we're going to fan this down. Each step after your primer has dried off is to define your brows. So to define my brows, I'm going to be using this braid gel. You can use any gel, edge control, whatever that has a very strong hold. So I'm going to use a spoolie now to get some of the gel. I'll put it on my hand or my fingers just so that I can blend it in properly. And the next thing is to brush my brow hairs upwards like this. This is just to keep them in a very defined position and defined. And now, so there you go. There's always a huge difference from when you have not defined your brow hairs with a brow gel and when you have. So everything just slips down nicely, as you can see. There we go. So the next step now is to outline your brows. So I'm going to be using this brow pencil. It does not have a name. I got it from Home Bargains, but you can use any one. I'm looking to get my David's eyebrow pencil. When next I go to an African shop, I will check if they have it so I can get one for myself. But for now, this is the one I'm using, and this is how you want your brows pencil to be pointed. This pointed pencil is well pointed. It just makes your work a lot easier. So now let's go. So sometimes it's required for you to leave your brow hairs to set for a while, but I don't have that much time, so let's outline my brows now. So this is why I love David's eye pencil. It just gets your skin really well. I don't know, this one, I'm struggling to get it to shade my brows properly the way I would want it to look. Because of course I want it to look like I have brows on, not just my brow hairs showing. Can you see this? Can you see how cool this is looking now? Next step is we're going to conceal our brows. So to conceal my brows, I'm going to be using these two shades of concealers, which is 182 and 185 from the More Makeup Cosmetics. I'm going to go into the 185 first of all because I would like to define the top of my brows first. You can do the bottom of your brows first to do whatever works for you. So after taking this much amount of concealer, I'm not going to just apply it to my face directly. I'm going to put some of it at the back of my hand just to blend it out so I don't have too much on my face. And then I'm going to define the top of my brows first. And there you have it. I've done the top of my brows first, so I'm going to do the other side as well. And there you have it. Can you see? It's just that simple. You might not find it that simple because it's your first time, but I promise you, if you continue it again, you would get it right. So now I'm going to go into shade 182 and I'm going to do the bottom of my brows now. You want to try to do this gently. You don't want to be in a hurry because I don't think you should be in a hurry to anywhere. Do it gently, take it slowly till you get to the end of your brows. You are just trying to get a well-defined brows from what you're doing, so you don't want to do too much really. Okay, and something like this is what you're looking for. Once you have something like this, you go ahead and repeat it for the second side of your brows. Don't beat yourself up if you try it the first time and you don't have identical brows. They might look similar, but they are not identical. Point blank. Step now is I'm going to put foundation on my face. I don't like to use a lot of foundation for my face, so that's why I've taken this amount. Can you see it? And I'm going to apply it to my face. If you like to do color correcting, what color correcting simply means is you're using a shade of concealer that is a bit closer to your skin tone to give you a good finish, but I do not need it. I think I'm fine like this, so let's just go straight into using foundation. So just because, for the sake of this video, because my foundation brush is not here, I will use a beauty sponge. My problem with using beauty sponges is that you need to make them damp, so let's go make this one damp and I'll be back. For when you're using sponges, don't say because I said dampen your sponge, you now carry River Niger inside your sponge. This is what you're looking for. That even when you squeeze on it, water struggles to come out, so squeeze on it very well to get all the water out. You get, then you're ready. So now let's blend. So with sponges, really, I struggle with sponges, but there are people who don't struggle with sponges. They find using makeup sponges a lot easier whenever they are doing their makeup, but for me, I struggle with makeup sponges. I don't know, maybe because I never mastered the act of using it really. Maybe that's why, I do not know, but I love the fact that they actually give you a very beautiful finish. Can you see how beautiful my face is looking right now? So a bit more foundation just to blend into my neck area. If you are doing makeup, please always remember to blend the makeup to your neck area. Just the same way when you're doing your skincare, remember to blend products to your neck, because you don't want to have a darker shade of neck compared to your face. You don't want your face to be looking so together and then your neck is giving off a different vibe. So we're all cool now. Next step is I'm going to allow this just set into my face, just settle a little bit for some few minutes. So the next step you want to do is to do your cream blush. So I saw some, usually I don't do cream blush first, but I saw something and I want to try it. I want to see if it's going to work. So you do your cream blush first. Like I said, it's the first time I'm trying it. So you don't want to apply your cream blush down here or here. You just want to put it up here. And do the same thing on this side as well. Blush, the contour, everything is supposed to give your face that lifted look. Do you understand? Supposed to give your face a lifted look. Yeah. Can you see that? So the next thing we're going to do, this looks like a lot right now. I know, even myself, I can feel it. The next thing I'm going to do is to start with my concealer in the shade 182. So we're going to put the concealer here. It all depends on what you're actually trying to achieve for your look. Your placement of your concealer actually all depends on what vibe are you trying to give. Really, everybody does not have the same shape of face, so you want to know your shape of face, know what you're trying to achieve with your concealer before you actually go ahead and apply. What works for me might work for you, might not work for anybody else. It might just be peculiar to me, or it might work for you if we have same shape of face and all of that. So you just want to do that. And next I'm going to put some here as well. I'll tell you why I'm putting one here as well later. So what I've tried to do with my face right now is to give the illusion of a contour. I'm still going to apply a contour to my face. Just chill. I do not have a contour, so I'm going to use my foundation. Like I said, chill, just you chill. So to apply this as my contour, just going with another brush to apply the contour, which is going to be around here. So a contour is just like a darker shade of foundation to you, just to give you that bronzed effect on your face. It doesn't have to be anything too serious. Now, I'm going to fan my face for everything to settle in. So while we're trying to get everything to settle into our face, I'm just going to use the fixing spray. Okay, this one. I don't know if you could see that. There you go. So this would help everything calm down and settle well into my face. So now let's blow my face. Alright, so now we're going to start blending, and to start, I'm going to start from my forehead down. Actually, whichever way you actually like, you don't necessarily have to start from your forehead. But I just think starting from my forehead makes a little bit more sense. So that's why I'm starting from my forehead, and I'm just going to blend my way down. Now for the bridge of my nose, I'm just going to do this. Blending actually just helps take away the harsh lines. So as you can see from my forehead down, you can't actually see what I applied anymore, but you can see the effect and the illusion that it has given to my face. So next we're just going to blend my under eye, for which I like blending into the eyelid as well, just to help improve the look up here. There you go. Can you see that? So you cannot actually see the lines anymore, but you can actually see the whole blending process. So now for my contour, my blush, I'm also just going to do the same thing, just blend it out lightly. So we're not having any harsh lines. You can't see any harsh lines, but you can actually see how that, yes, something was applied to the face, but you can't see where it stopped, where it started, where it continued. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And you can see the feel it's also giving to my face. It's giving this whole brushed up look, like my face has gone straight. Here is looking down, here it's looking up. Do you see the whole illusion this is giving? So I'm just going to do the same thing on the other side of my face, blend everything out as well, and I'll be back. Now to further blend out or blend in or settle down the whole look, I'm going to use my damp blender or beauty sponge just to settle down the whole look and put it all together. There were no harsh lines before, but I'm just trying to settle everything into my face. And there you have it. There is some sort of definition in my face right now. My face is giving off the vibe that I actually wanted to give. Pretty girl with a very settled skin. I can stop here if I was going for a no makeup look and just put powder all over my face. But because I'm actually doing makeup and I wanted to give a makeup look, I'm going to go ahead to do the next step, which is actually to use a brighter shade of concealer. And this one is in shade 05 from Young Vision. So I'm going to get the concealer now, put some under my eyes, and here you go. And then a little on the bridge of my nose as well. A little more on my forehead. I'm not doing so much because I already brightened those areas, so there's actually no point doing a lot around there anymore. We're just trying to keep the consistency going so that some places are not looking brighter than the other. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So now I'm going to use my angled shader brush. Can you see what it's looking like? It's angled and it's quite fluffy as well. So I'm just going to use this one to blend out this concealer that I have just applied. And like I said, I always like to put it over my eyelid area as well because I want to keep a very consistent look. So can you see what it's looking like now? Can you see what it's giving? It's giving all that bright under eye effects and it's looking really pretty. So we're just going to blend both sides out now. So this is what I'm looking like right now. This is the vibe we have. This is what we're looking like. This is what we're giving. So again, we're going to use the damp beauty sponge to blend, just settle the whole look down. So we're just trying to get the whole look settled and not too shouty. Can you see the difference between this side and this side now? Not too shouty, very calm. Can you see that? So now we're all done with that. The next step is we're going to use our loose powder just to set our face. So the loose powder I'm using is the one from Young Vision. I got it in the shade khaki. You can get it in any shade depending on the one you are buying, but if you are getting from Young Vision, I also got this from the TikTok shop, if you must know. If you're getting from Young Vision, the best you can get as a dark skinned person is this one in shade khaki. So next we're going to use our powder puffers. So touch on it. I'm not just going to touch on it and carry it to my face. That's not a good way to do your makeup, else everything is just going to be too shouty and too much. So you put some at the back of your hand like this. You want to try to smoothen out the powder so it doesn't give so much of a harsh effect on your face, and then you can carry it. So the essence of this powder puffers looking angled like this is so it's easy for you to actually apply to your face. Can you see that? So you can easily turn it around. Can you see what I'm trying to actually say? Yeah, that's the essence of why it is angled. So you can also put some on. I put some on my eyelid just to set everywhere so it's not creasing and looking really funny like that. Do you get it? All right. So you just basically put your loose powder every single place where you have put some concealer, and there you have it. So you're just going to allow everything settle down for a few more minutes before you move to your next step. So for me, the next step is contour. I'm going to be doing, because now we have passed everything cream, we're going to be doing everything powder now. So the first step I like to go for is my powder contour, and for my powder contour I'm going to go into this palette. And guess the shade I'm going to be using. Of course, you guessed right. I'm going to be using this shade right here, which is called Nyo. I don't know if I pronounce it correctly, but I call it Nyo really. I don't know what it's called. So I'm going to go in there and then I'm going to contour my nose. So you can actually go ahead and blend your powder contour into your crease area. Can you see that? I'm going to do the same thing on this side as well. At this point, we're not doing anything that is cream anymore. To define any area, what you're going to need is a powdered stuff if you need to define any area of your face. So I'm going to just use this, my blush brush. I'm not supposed to use this, but I'm going to just use it to put the contour area for my face. Can you see that? And there you have it. Also for my head. That's why I said this is my install. Like it will come front. I for carry and go back small. I don't know. But anyways, this is what I'm looking like right now. So my next step is to do my powdered blush, for which I'm going to be using this shade right here because it just typically matches what I had on before. So to make everything more pronounced, this is how we're going to go. Powder all the way. So we're not doing too much, we're not doing too little, we're just getting it to look the way it was looking before. You get? So if you're trying to define anything at this point, you need your powdered products. And that's it. So the next step at this point, everything is coming on together really nicely. I'm just going to dust off most of the powder I have around that area, so it's not looking so harsh anymore. And I think we're pretty much good at this point, but we're not done just yet. So for my eyes, this is a tapered blending brush. I'm going to use it to do my eyes. So there you go. I didn't want to apply fresh concealer, but I just thought so. Anything worth doing is worth doing well. Surely that's how they used to say it. So there we go. A little bit more fresh concealer to my face. There you have it. So, ooh, it's popping. So it really all just comes down to what you're looking for, what you're trying to achieve. That's what you're going to go for with your eyes, really. But personally, I don't like to do eyeshadow. It has never been my thing. So I'm still using powder just to get my eyes in a very good shape. Next I'm going to do is I'm going to use one of these highlighter, which is the one in brown highlights. This brown highlighter, which is the last one here, just to pop on my eyes around. I have the brighter shade of powder. Hey, good God, this thing is coming together. So if you like false lashes, you can go ahead to do false lashes, but I don't have that time right now to do false lashes. So we're going to use my mascara. just to define my eyelashes. I'm trying to be very careful so I don't actually put any stain, and that's it. Perfect. So the next thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to try to do my lip. Let's do my lip. So I'm going to use my brow pencil again to line my lip. This is my signature look. There you go. Next, I'm going to use this concealer to brighten up my lip now. So I'm going to use my lip brush just to blend this in nicely. See why I like brushes? They have for everything. This look is looking, oh my god. Find the brown part of my lip. I'm going to use the brown lip liner again, or brow pencil, and there you have it, you guys. Hey, at this point you can call me pro makeup artist Nelly, aka. All right, let's just do powder all over our face just to get the look all together. So next thing I'm going to do, or the last thing I'm going to do rather, is I'm going to use the tan highlighter, which is this one in the middle. I can use any one actually, they all fit me so well. So I'm just going to use it to touch my face a little, and I'm putting it above or on top of my blush. Do it the way it suits your face. Don't say because she did it on top of her blush, I'm going to do it on top of my blush. Try it, see what works for you, see how it comes together with your look, and just do that really. And I'm just going to put some on my lips as well, and here on my chin. And you guys, we're all done. I'm going to use my fixing spray now to seal everything in. And if you are sealing everything in, you don't have to drench your face with the spray. Just a little is fine, and then allow the magic happen. So I'm going to fix my hair and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so this is the final look of our makeup. It's pretty simple, calm, cool makeup look. Not too shouty, not too much. Everything simple and put together. We're not doing too much here. This is just a basic look and it's very easy to pull off. Even if you're a beginner, this is something you can actually pull off yourself and get really pretty. It's not every time you need to call a makeup artist. Sometimes you just need to know a little that you can do to tweak your look a little bit more so you can look a lot more beautiful for yourself. So I'm just going to define my lips a bit more because I've actually been talking a lot. So let's define my lips a little. And there you go, you guys. That's it. That's the finished look for our makeup look section. I hope you found this video very helpful. Please do not forget to hit the red subscribe button and also turn on the post notification bell so you can get informed more videos.